Again, according to the NTSB, United 175, the aircraft which allegedly struck the South Tower, reached a speed of 510 knots, 150 knots over its max operating, and the equivalent of 85 knots, that of Egyptair 990. Using Egyptair 990 as precedent, it is impossible for the alleged United 175 to reach 510 knots, period. Again, there is a reason the manufacturer set speed limitations. These factors include flutter, as we have seen, but other factors include control surface effectiveness, center of pressure versus center of gravity, trim characteristics, to just name a few.
And basically what I testified is, number one, why the airplanes couldn't have traveled as fast as they did, and how they couldn't be flown as well as they were, and why there was no wreckage in there. And I think this book...
Other pilots haven't come forward because this is...
Well, other pilots are employed. They can't afford to come forward. There's very few, people, there's a lot of...
But this is our country we're talking about,
They can't do it. A lot of my information was taken from Aerodynamics for Naval Aviators, and I explain why an airplane cannot fly 500 miles at 1,000 feet. It has to do with drag, and it has to do with power, and it has to do with the fact that they use turbofans. It just cannot happen. So anyway, the governments and this contention that that they flew 500 miles an hour, it didn't happen. It couldn't happen. So basically, that's what I explained in my suit.